Reviewer TV here with Timm Cowley. Reviewer Rob is what I go by. And we're on YouTube at Reviewer, youtube.com/reviewer. And where did you say you have most of your showings? Or where do you have most of your success as an artist, showing your work?
It's a little town down close to Puerto Vallarta. It's called Punta. But honestly, I don't really have anything down there right now. Like, I had a lot of stuff down there like 10 to 15 years ago.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm just trying to get back into painting right now because I was just working a lot, not having a whole lot of time to paint. So,
I hear you.
Yeah.
Economy's brutal.
Yeah.
Everything's so expensive.
Exactly.
I just bought a nice little card from him. That was this one right here. I said it looked like Swami's, but it's not Swami's. Did you do them from a local photographer, like as inspiration, or did you?
No, I just kind of like find stuff online most of the time, and sometimes I take my own pictures and copy them. There's some pitching dolphins out there.
Oh yeah, there was a small pod.
Really nice.
Swam by.
But yeah, usually I'll just find pictures or out of magazines, like surfer magazines or something like that. Just copy them.
They're gone now. All the magazines are gone, aren't
Yeah,
they?
it's kind of all digital now. So
everything's changed so much since we were kids. I mean, the surf scene's like totally. I don't know. It's just going into a different era.
Yeah.
But
yeah, there's so much stuff out there, like just photos online, and a lot of times when I try to copy a photo online, it'll come out like a lot different than a photo. It'll come out kind of weird and abstract, like this one right here. That one came out super abstract, so you never even recognize like the photo it came from. But there's a lot of weird stuff going on that comes out of my subconscious from just painting it. I'll kind of just like go with the flow and like kind of stop looking at the photo and just kind of like go where my mind takes me with the painting.
Get into the zone.
Yeah, it's kind of like a weird little zone you get into. You just kind of like
That reminds me of a kind of an effect in Photoshop. I forget what it's called, but there's a certain effect that you can kind of click on. Do you use Photoshop a lot on your work, or
no?
Is that exactly how we see it? Is how you make it?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So some of them
old
are
school.
like maybe tinted a little bit. I do the postcards when I take it into a print shop to do the postcards, but there might be a slightly different tint to it than the original. But there's nothing manipulated as far as like any of the strokes at all.
This is a good town for the art. Encinitas is a very arty town.
Yeah. It's also very expensive.
Oh gosh, tell me about it. Back 30 years ago when I lived on North Vulcan, I was living a trailer rancho for I had my own trailer for like $550. I think now they're going for like $2,000, and they're all like built up.
Yeah.
And then back in the mid 80s, I was on San Alejo over by Cardiff. We had a 2-bedroom for, I think it was $700. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Things are different. Are you from San Diego?
Originally, I'm from the Bay Area, like South San Francisco Bay Area.
Okay.
And then I came down here for college and kind of just moved here and stayed. The last, pretty much 20 years, I'm trying to spend winters in Mexico. So I've spent 15 or 16 winters in Mexico the past 20 years. And,
how do you do that? You just living off the proceeds of your art, or do you have another
what I'll do is I'll work here 6 or 7 months and just save my money, and then go down there, and you can find really cheap apartments down where I go, and $300-400 a month. And I'll sell some art down there while I'm down there, but mostly I'll just live off of my savings.
Are you in the trades?
And no, I was doing rideshare for one time.
Okay.
But that business was really crap, so I'm just trying to figure out what to do now. I was living in an RV when I lived here on private property, and so I was not paying very much rent.
That's good.
So I just sold that, and I'm gonna go back to Mexico and figure out things from there, basically. So see maybe if I can get into selling more art down there.
You take your vehicle down there, or do you
Yeah,
store it? Yeah.
I'll drive this down there. I'll be probably camping in it for a couple months at least until unless I can find a really cheap apartment.
That's one way to do it. People can find you online, Cowley.
Yeah.
TimmCowley.
Yeah, that's my Instagram, and then also I have a Facebook. It's at TMC Surf Art.
Right on. Tim's Florida, still alive. Thanks, Tim. Good to meet you.
Yeah, you too, man. Thanks.